So we're finally starting to work up towards the front of the garden. We're going to build the sand dune lunette in the corner of the garden. The pebble path's been finished, and then for the build crew, today should see the end of their sort of hard elements, and then for them it just comes back to some of the detailing and finishing the interior of that boomerang water feature. The other important thing that we're doing at the moment is setting up the levels for the lawn. That runs through the middle of the garden. That's all going to be edged with a steel edging, which will also define our garden bed. Being a Royal Botanic Gardens Melbourne project, we're working really hard to get our horticultural correctness right on site, and it's great having Rodger Elliot here, one of the probably most authoritative persons in Australian native plants, so live reference book here on site to talk to and bounce off, and it's really good to have that.
Trying to tell the whole story of Australia in one small site is extremely difficult, but we're trying to make sure that we get it right, because we don't want to be fudging things. We want it correct for judging and also for the public, so they get an idea of what Australian plants are like and where they come from. So there's a whole gamut of a really wide selection of Australian plants, but the amount of work that's gone in sourcing plants from parts of Europe and Spain, Sicily, and there's also seed of rare and endangered species sent across from Royal Botanic Gardens Melbourne to be grown here for this show, and the variation there and just the time and effort that's gone into getting to this stage is fantastic, and it's really a pleasure to be involved.
As we get to the front of the garden, today a lot of the outback plants are starting to arrive, so we're seeing some really sort of rare, unusual, quirky and interesting flowers and plants that are starting to arrive on site, which people are starting to go, what's that? Never seen it before, and it's getting quite exciting.